From the news desk at Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin, this is news around the world.
In the headlines, President Tinubu writes Senate to confirm Oyedele as minister. Senate President urges Nigerians to hold their lawmakers accountable. Former Senate President Bukola Saraki urges PDP leaders to end litigation, hold fresh convention. And on to the foreign saying Madagascar military leader sacks cabinet. In business news, Dangote Refinery reduces petrol, diesel prices. And from the world of sports, ex-Super Eagles coach Adegboye Onigbinde dies at 88. Good evening and many thanks for joining us for news across the world on Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin. I am Omonike Babatunde. You can listen to us via our website at www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on Facebook at Diamond 87 FM. You can also download our app on Play Store, Diamond 87 FM. We'll bring you details of the news after this break. Don't go away, please.
Vote buying.
No vote buying.
I'm not ready to vote.
You're sure of that?
We are sure.
Everybody's sure of that.
Voting during elections affects your life and generations after you. Say no to vote buying, election violence, voter inducement, thuggery, do or die politics. You only have one vote. Use it well.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin.
You're welcome back from that short break. Now the news in detail. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has asked the Senate to screen and confirm Taiwo Oyedele as Minister of State for Finance to replace Doris Uzoka-Anite. The president made the request through her letter read today on the floor of the Senate by the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, during plenary following a 3-week recess for the budget defense exercise. The request was subsequently referred to the Committee of Whole for further legislative consideration. President Tinubu also requested confirmation of Magnus Habe as chairman of the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, alongside 2 commissioner nominees. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has urged Nigerians to hold their elected representatives accountable and actively engage lawmakers on issues affecting the communities. Akpabio stated this while delivering his address at the resumption of plenary in the Nigerian Senate after a brief adjournment that allows various committees to carry out legislative assignment. The Senate President further highlighted the importance of citizen engagement in a democracy, noting that lawmakers are elected to represent the interests and concerns of the people. Reflecting on Nigerians' current challenges, Akpabio urged lawmakers to remain focused on delivering solutions that will strengthen institutions and improve the life of citizens. The senator representing Rivers West, Ikpalibo Banigo, has dumped the People's Democratic Party, PDP, for the All Progressives Congress, APC. In a letter read at the Senate plenary today by Senate President Godswill Akpabio, the senator attributed a decision to the protected division within the party. Reading the letter, Akpabio quoted the defecting senator as also attributing our decision to our support for the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as well as the exemplary leadership of Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and Governor Siminalayi Fubara of Rivers State. Previously, 6 members of the House of Representatives and 2 senators from the state defected to the APC. Former Senate President Bukola Saraki has appealed to all leaders and stakeholders in the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to resolve the ongoing litigations over the party's disputed national convention and focus on organizing a fresh one in line with electoral guidelines. Saraki made the appeal today in a statement posted on his X handle and signed by the head of the Bukola Saraki media office, Yusuf Olaniyonu. He was reacting to the Court of Appeal judgment that upheld earlier rulings invalidating the PDP National Convention held in Ibadan, Oyo State in November 2025. The former Kwara State governor said the party must accept the verdict and move swiftly to organize a new national convention in line with the timetable of the Independent National Electoral Commission. The news across the world is reaching you from Vitamin 88.7 of Laura. We'll go on a break now, and when we return, we'll bring you foreign, business, and sport news. To stay with us.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 87 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
You're welcome back from that break. You're still listening to news across the world, reaching you from Vitamin 88.7 of Ilori. Now we move on to the foreign stories. And on the foreign scene, Madagascar's military ruler, Colonel Michael Randrianirina, has dissolved the government unexpectedly, dismissing the Prime Minister and the entire cabinet. According to a statement from his spokesperson, Michael will appoint a new Prime Minister in line with the provisions stipulated by the Constitution. Michael seized power last October from Andry Rajoelina following weeks of youth-led protest in the Indian Ocean island. Michael has not explained the motivation for the mass sacking, but leaders of the Gen Z movement, whose grassroots mobilization helped bring the military leader to power, have called for more inclusiveness in the transition process. Still on the foreign scene, Lebanon's president has called for direct negotiations with Israel as part of a proposal to end the escalating conflict with Hezbollah, while sharply criticizing the Iran-backed group for dragging the country into a wider regional war. A spokesperson for President Joe Biden said that Lebanon was ready to negotiate, but not while the country remained under Israeli fire. Speaking during a virtual meeting with senior European Union officials, Joseph outlined what he described as a path towards permanent security and stability arrangement on the country's border. Israeli officials have shown little sign of backing negotiations, and the government did not immediately comment. That ends of foreign news, and up next is our business news.
Diamond FM Business News.
In a business update today, Dangote Refinery has lowered petrol price and diesel prices by 100 naira. In the latest pricing template from the refinery issued today, the price of petrol at the gantry has been reduced by 100 naira, bringing it to 1,075 naira per litre from the earlier price of 1,175 naira per litre. The refinery has further stated that the price of PMS for coastal supply will now be set at 1,050 naira per litre, which accounts for a minor adjustment during the maritime distribution expenses. In a similar manner, the cost of automotive gas, oil, diesel has been lowered to 1,430 naira per litre at the gantry. This marks a reduction of 190 naira from the previous price of 1,620 naira per litre. That ends our business news. Up next is our sport news.
Diamond FM Sports News.
From the world of sport today, former head coach of Nigeria's national football team, Adigboye Onigbide, has passed away. He died late Monday evening, just 4 days after marking his 88th birthday. His death was confirmed in a statement issued on behalf of the family by Mrs. Bolade Adesui, who disclosed that the veteran tactician has been battling illness for some time. Onigbide was among Nigeria's most respected football administrators and coaches. He first took charge of the Super Eagles in 1983, succeeding Brazilian coach Otto Gloria. The family is expected to announce funeral arrangement in due course. And that's it from the exciting world of sport. With that, we've come to the end of news across the world. But before we go, here's a recap of the major highlights. President Tinubu writes Senate to confirm Oyedele as minister. Senate President urges Nigerians to hold their lawmakers accountable. Former Senate President Bukola Saraki urges PDP leaders to end litigation, hold fresh convention. On the foreign scene, Madagascar military leader sacks cabinet. In business news, Dangote refinery reduces petrol, diesel prices. And from the world of sport, ex-Super Eagles coach Adigboye Onigbide dies at 88. For today in history. Did you know that on this day in 1971, the U.S. Senate approves a constitutional amendment which lowered voting age to 18 years? Now you know. For information about happenings around you, kindly contact them at FM newsroom number on 091 60 62 7526. Or one more time, 091 60 62 7526. The news across the world was edited by Abiodun Akiwumi, and my name is Omonike. Babatunde. Thank you for listening to your Shining Supreme station, and please stand by for the news in Yoruba language. Good evening.